And welcome everyone. Hope you are having a fantastic, I was going to say evening, but potentially morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. This is a great initiative, and we're delighted to be part of it. The Fair Saturday Festival, and the St Andrews Festival within that, celebrating Scotland's National Day. And the theme of these concerts, which have been put on by BEMIS and Fair Saturday, and indeed with support of the Scottish Government, is Letters to Scotland on St Andrews Day from around the world. And this particular letter, in gig form, if you like, is from Ireland, and that is where the music that we are playing for you comes from. Ryan here, the man on your left, is a fantastic piper and flute player who actually is Irish. He's from Fermoy in County Cork, but lives in Glasgow. The gentleman on the right here, Mr. Luke McNally, is a fantastic box player as well as guitar player and singer. He never likes it when I say box player, but he is a great box player as well. And just from outside Sunderland, but lives in Glasgow these days. Luke's Irish connections are slightly more tenuous, but his musical, the music that he plays is certainly very authentically Irish in some way or another. And from my own perspective, I am a musician who was brought up in Glasgow of Irish parentage, so I would be second and third generation Iron, somewhere along the lines there. And it is Irish music that I've played all my life, just like the boys here, and we love doing so. And there's one thing that we love doing in Glasgow, and that's playing tunes, and sadly, for obvious reasons, we've not been able to do that for a long time, so it's lovely to get out and play some tunes. We just beat the lockdown that has just come in here, or just coming in here in Scotland, so we just got this gig in time before that. And we're going to play some tunes for you now from the southwest of Ireland, and it's a tradition called Slieve Lucra, and it'd be a tradition that would be from where Ryan's from, and it's of playing tunes very, very fast, and then if you think that's fast, they play them even faster. So we're going to try and keep up, but here's a set of slides. could do with a break after that one. They were a set of slides, very, very fast tunes, as I say, from the southwest of Ireland, and they like to do lots of dancing to them in sets, groups of people, usually eight people, dancing around, flying, getting very, very dizzy indeed, and yeah, sore on the fingers when you play them at that speed. And just because we like to give no rest to the wicked, we're going to go for more tunes from that particular tradition of playing tunes very fast. And this is a set of polkas. Now, polkas are tunes that are featured in virtually every culture around the world. But I would say without doubt the liveliest polkas you will find are the ones from Ireland. And these are indeed a set of lively tunes. But we're going to ease you into it. We're going to start with a wee waltz just to let you find your feet. And speaking of finding your feet, if you fancy getting up and having a dance wherever you are, that is absolutely acceptable. And if you do, make sure you video it and put it in the comments, because we would love to see that. So here we go with a set of polkas. Thank you very much. They certainly take it out of you when you're playing. It's one of the few times in music where the dancers generally are okay after the set, but the musicians are the ones that are very tired because they're the ones going even faster. Well, we are going to continue now with a set of jigs, actually. And we're going to pop over to the key of E for these. We call them the E jigs. The first one is a great Scottish tune called Malcolm's New Fiddle. The second of them was written by a great concertina player from the north of Ireland called Niall Vallely, and it's called Mirren's Jig. And then the last one is from an accordion great from Ireland and spent an awful lot of time in America as well, Mr. Joe Duran. So hope you like these. These are the E jigs. Thank you very much. That was a wee set of tunes there, set of jigs in the key of E. Well, the last one was indeed. And that is where we're going to stay for the next wee bit. And we're going to play a few tunes now that I'm going to dedicate to, we're all going to dedicate to an absolutely fantastic musician who has really helped keep us all sane over this last few difficult months. And that is an incredible musician by the name of Tim Eady. And every week Tim appears on social media for hours on end, playing from his heart on the guitar and piano and accordion and everything else. And these are a couple of tunes that I got from Tim a long time ago, and they've stayed with me ever since. So it's the Bass Rock, a great wee tune. That's the second tune actually. The first one's called Terry Cuz Teehands, and the Bass Rock, and then we're going to go into a tune written by a friend of ours, a couple of friends of ours actually, Moss and Amini and Tom Callister, and it was written after a night out in Glasgow that went on so long that a new band was formed over a breakfast, and that was called the Breakfast Club. So here's a few tunes for breakfast. thank you very much. That was a wee few tunes for breakfast, and some of you may well be at your breakfast, depending on where you are in the world at the moment. Well, we are now going to continue with a set of tunes. And just look down at the plan here. Yep, set of tunes. That looks about right. And the first tune is actually one that Ryan wrote, and he wrote it one time in an hour and couldn't think of a name for the tune, so he called it The Hour. Yeah. Yeah, imagine how good the tune would have been if he spent a bit longer on it, but, you know, an hour it was. So it's called The Hour, Jig. And then we're going to go into a tune that's got a few names. Some people call it Dunrobin Castle, some people call it Ryan's. Not you, but actually called Ryan's. And then after that, we're going to go into a tune that we were discussing just before we did this. Possibly the greatest tune ever written. And it certainly gets my vote. It's called the Virginia Reel. So yeah, hope you enjoy these. Well, cast your votes now. Is that the greatest tune ever written? I think it's possibly close. Well, we've sadly come to our last set of the evening, afternoon, or morning, again, depending on where you are. Just like to say a big thank you to BEMIS Scotland, particularly Danny Boyle, Rami Usta, Tanvir, and all the gang there for asking us to put on this gig. And it is in association with the Fair Saturday organisation. Jordy there does a phenomenal amount of work putting that together, and it's a worldwide festival, and like I say, it's something that I think the world needs right now, and we are just honoured to be taking part in it. And from the Scottish perspective, the Scottish wing of the Fair Saturday Festival is the St Andrew's Day celebrations, and like I say, as members of the wider Irish community here in Scotland, we're delighted to be taking part in that for what is Scotland's national festival. The set that we're going to finish off for you now is it's a bit of a slow one, and it's a set of tunes that has stood by all of us actually for quite a long time now, and it starts off with the air of a tune which would probably more commonly now be known as a hymn called Be Thou My Vision, but it's an ancient Irish air from the 14th century called Slain, and we're going to follow that up with a few reels as well, and a mixture of Scottish and Irish tunes there, which kind of reflects the event that we have here. So hope you've enjoyed the concert, and if you get any comments below or anything, absolutely pop them in, and we'll hopefully see you soon at some point for a gig where we can all be in the same room. But until now, we have the virtual version. Big thanks as well to my big sister Martina, celebrating our birthday there, who's helping out with the technical things behind the scenes. Just before we go, Mr. Ryan Murphy on the pipes and whistles, phenomenal musician. Mr. Luke McNally on the guitar. No vocals tonight. We should have got the vocals in. Next time, you're warned. And my name is Paddy Callaghan, and I hope that you have enjoyed the evening. But we're going to leave you with Be Thou. Mr. Luke McNally, everyone.